What's up, Wing? Can't keep up?
You wish.
Hey!
It's such a beautiful day today. But something seems off. I'm not sure what, though. Maybe I just worry too much.
Hey, Slowpoke!
Hey!
What's going on?
Below us!
Oh no! He got shot down? What's happening?
Look out, Glyde!
Huh? Huh?
Glyde! Faster, Glyde. We are almost there.
I'm trying. I can't fly like you.
I can see the light. Hurry!
Almost there. That was close.
I do not think we are going back this way anytime soon.
Sheesh. We really did provoke that guy, didn't we?
Maybe you should have taken his advice to not touch his stuff.
True. What is this place? A forest? Here?
We must have traveled underground further than I expected. It's a nice sudden change of scenery, though, is it not?
It sure is. It's also strangely calm here. No corruption, no undead roaming.
Let us not get too comfortable, Glyde. We should investigate the area.
Gonna keep my guard up, just in case. Let's go!
Whoa! This cannot be. Did you just come out of the collector's lair? Unbelievable!
Well, we barely made it out of there. But yes, I'm alive. I'm exhausted.
This is truly amazing. I must say, I've only seen a few brave dragons in my life to take that path. Those who made it out alive, they all said they would never do it again. But you, my friend, you came out with a bang! The whole place was shaking. I thought we were done for. I'm Voltras. What do they call you? My brave, weirdly colored friend?
I'm Glyde. It really wasn't supposed to be this way. I got a bit overconfident and...
So confident, in fact, that you have forgotten about your tale. One chalice went down, and the collector noticed us.
Come on, Wing, it was just one thing. I didn't expect this monster to get that angry.
You have to remember, Glyde, if you are killed, so am I. And I did start to like this form.
I know. I'm sorry. Hey, is that a big dragon fruit tree? Maybe we could rest here.
Oh yes, the collector isn't the one to mess with. Be glad you are alive, and that it hasn't followed you here. You do seem tired. Feel free to rest under our tree whenever you like. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
I haven't noticed anything weird happening with the dragon fruit trees. I'm glad they're fine after what happened. This one also seems fine.
Indeed. It is something I also have been wondering about. Traces of magic remain infused in crystals or certain objects, but not this much. Those trees. There's something else. I don't really know why. Maybe what nature dragons are saying is not a legend after all.
Do you mean the whole Lysindria's roots story?
Yes. How else would those trees retain their healing magic, if not linked directly to a powerful primordial?
Dragons in Viridia believe that Lysandrius' very roots connect all the trees. That could also explain how they can thrive in even harshest conditions.
I've never believed such stories, but now, maybe this is the proof. There is no other explanation. Those trees are crucial to our survival. They grow fruits rapidly, and their aura restores our strength. If not for them, I don't know how long we would last.
You don't have to tell me. I love dragon fruits. I'm glad they're still here.
I admit, I would have expected a Tyrion to come up with some invention to save us from all this, but I haven't heard anything about him for a long time. Well, anyway, like I mentioned before, feel free to rest under our tree whenever you like. It will heal your wounds and make sure you are ready for the journey ahead.
Thanks. I will definitely help myself to some dragon fruits.
Anything else?
So, about the passage. Not sure if you'd ever need it, but it kinda collapsed.
Don't worry, I would never ever step in there. I like my life, and I'm not a fool. In fact, it makes me feel even safer. Knowing that the collector won't be able to get me. I'm sure you've had your reasons to pass through there, though. I admire your bravery. Glad you are all in one piece, and you didn't become a part of its collection.
Part of the collection?
Well, the rumor is that the collector doesn't only hoard treasure. Among all the gold, crystals, and trinkets is also crafts effigies from the bones of its victims.
I've never heard this one before. I definitely wouldn't want to become one of those.
Yes. Well, it's a rumor, as I've said. Might be a local one, or maybe it is true. I would never know. I've never been there.
Now that I think about it, I might have spotted some dragon bones lying around.
I haven't seen any. Hey, stop that, Wing. You're just messing with me now.
Let's not dwell on this too much. You are here all in one piece. The collector is in its lair, and that is all that matters. We are safe.
Thanks for that. Now I'm going to have nightmares. I'll better go and hide under that tree for a bit.
Anything else?
So, this area, is it safe?
We've been stuck here for months. And almost feels like a new home at this point. One exit blocked off by the collector's lair, another by this force field. They're good at keeping things out. And keeping things in, it seems.
Can't you just turn them off?
Well, those big crystals, they react to magic. And our magic is gone. Even if there is a bit left in our bodies, it seems it's not strong enough. Can't even weaponize it.
I suppose no one really planned for the magic to just go away like that.
I'm not surprised. Why would we ever think about it if nothing like this has ever happened before? We were born with magic. There was no way to lose it.
It certainly has something to do with the corruption. Do you remember when you lost your magic?
Indeed. It was not long after the explosion happened. This purple bolt was flying towards me. I tried to hide behind a rock. The thing just phased through and hit me. Then, after I woke up, I wanted to fly out of here, but I just feel so heavy. My wings can't lift me up. Of course, my spark is gone.
Interesting. Same symptoms here. Minus the element part. It seems to have changed something in me. I can't fly anymore, but I can feel the elements. I never was able to in the past.
Ah, so you are elementless. That would explain those weird scales.
We don't really know much more though, like how exactly Glyde was affected. But we think the fact that he was different before did play the part.
Hopefully it's nothing bad. For now, as long as I'm able to, I will help whoever I can.
Spoken like a true selfless hero. I do have a good feeling about you, Glyde. Please, rest up and stay safe on your journey. Anything else?
Thanks for welcoming us, Voltraz.
Feel free to check out those big crystals when you can. Maybe you could turn that force field off somehow. May Tyrion's spark never fade.
Ha! Newcomer! Finally, a new face. It's so good to finally speak to someone that's not Voltraz.
I'm glad I could bring some variety to your life. Do you guys not like each other?
I'm just pulling your tail. Me and Voltraz are best buds. I'm Zarios. It's good to meet you, Glyde. And yes, I did hear your name when you were talking over there. It was hard not to hear that conversation.
I guess it's normal for Voltraz to be this excited. Anyway, you know what's up with those big crystals?
Well, to put it simply, they are big magical switches that activate crystals further down. Once all three are active, the big crystal in the middle will come up and the force field should disappear. In theory. But of course, the only problem we have is that we have no magic to activate them.
Interesting. Maybe I can try and figure it out.
Of course, be my guest. Try all you like. We have only been stuck here for months with no luck. Even if you somehow manage to activate one, there will still be 2 more left. Good luck with that.
Thanks. I like my odds in this challenge.
What a design. Now, how do I open this thing?
Hey, what's going on here? He looks a bit suspicious.
He does look like a sly character.
Oh, hey pal. You wouldn't happen to know a nature dragon from around here, would you?
No, not really. We just arrived here. Why?
Well, that's no good. You see, I need to open this lock, but whoever designed this thing did a really good job. The pressure plate requires the power of nature to disengage the lock. Not even Benji can hack it. Benji is my spirit, and I'm Cooper, thief extraordinaire.
Glyde and Wing. Good to meet you.
Likewise, Benji's got a good plan to bust into the vault. He's kind of the brains of the operation. You interested in liberating some loot?
So who are you exactly? Why are you trying to break into this vault?
Well, I am something of a master thief. Things like guards and locks don't tend to slow me down, until now. While yes, the loot in that chest is rather shiny, I'm more interested in cracking the safe than what's inside, if you get my meaning.
So if not the treasure, are you trying to break in just for satisfaction?
Given the current state of our world, whatever is in that vault probably wouldn't be very useful to me anyway. So yes, I'm more after the lock itself than the treasure. I gotta get into this vault to prove that no lock can stand against me. But since we all have lost our magic here, I may have met my match.
So you need magic to get through, right? Maybe I could figure something out.
Well, unless you've got some nature magic under your wings, I doubt we're getting in. But sure, give it a go. In fact, I might have the perfect plan. What else do you need to know, pal?
What's the plan?
I like your confidence. How about you join our crew for this job?
I'm listening.
I'll stand here and protect the vault, so no one gets in before us, while you go find something, or someone, who can activate this pressure plate. Once we open the vault, you get the loot that's inside, and I get the satisfaction of defeating this lock. How does that sound?
Phew. I was expecting something worse for some reason. This might be fun.
I'm in. Let's do this.
One more thing. If this works, maybe, just maybe, you can tag along for a real heist. I've got my eyes on the secret archives of Iceguard. Imagine that. You and me, back to back. Doesn't that sound fun?
Maybe let's focus on opening this vault first.
Glyde is right. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet.
I tell you, Glyde, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing those archives.
I'm sure it will. Anyway, gotta go.
What else do you need to know, pal?
This isn't your first vault, is it? What else have you done in the past?
Shinji and I have pulled a heist in every region.
You seem to be pretty good at this. Have you never been caught?
Few times. Terra Domain was probably the worst, but I always managed to find my way out. Sly as a raccoon, you could say. I'm aiming for the old archives in Icegard next. Stories say there's an invaluable ancient relic there, and it's well guarded.
Scholars in Icegard do have their secrets. Why do you need this relic?
I'm wondering the same.
I have a whole vault filled with trophies. I'd rather give away the loot to someone in need. And you look like someone who needs it. The honor, the challenge, and the fun comes from breaking in.
I see. So you don't intend to steal the relic? You just want to enter the vault unnoticed?
Unusual for a thief to break in just to see something.
I'm not just a thief. I'm a thief extraordinaire.
Well, I wish you good luck on your quest. Maybe one day we'll meet each other in Icegard then.
What else do you need to know, pal?
Catch you later, Cooper.
Watch your tail out there.
Coming for you!
Elder. Sentinel.
Yes, dragon fruits!
bit awkward.
Hey, I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. Is there anything we can help you with?
Oh, hello. I'm Kaya. Nice to meet you. You might actually be just the help I need. Tell me, do you know how to dive underwater?
I dive from time to time. Why?
Well, a few days ago, Zarios and Voltraz were messing around with each other and they accidentally pushed a chest off the ledge right into this pond. The problem is they're both lightning dragons. They hate water and they refuse to go near the pond. And since I'm the only water dragon around here, I was tasked with retrieving the chest.
The chest seems to still be underwater. What is stopping you from retrieving it?
I tried to convince myself to get in there, but I'm unable to swim.
Huh? What do you mean you can't swim? You're a water dragon. You don't have to worry about breathing underwater or anything.
It's not that I can't swim. I'm just scared of being underwater. It was tough enough before the whole disaster happened, but now with my magic gone, I'm worried I will suddenly drown.
I see. So what do you want me to do? Just dive down and bring the whole chest out?
In the chest we stored some of our crystals. I doubt they will be of any use to us anyway. If you can hold your breath long enough, dive down and open the chest, you can keep the crystals.
That doesn't sound too hard. Are you sure you don't want to return the crystals to the others?
No, really, it's fine. I just don't want them to go to waste and rot forever at the bottom of this pond. You are free to have them.
All right. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Let's get diving, Wing. Hi, Voltraz. Thanks for looking after us.
Don't mention it. We need to stick together in those dire times. Anything else I can help you with?
Thanks for welcoming us.
Feel free to check out those made tier.
Ha! Newcomer!
Uh,
And yes,
I guess it's...
well, to put it simply,
Hey, dragon fruits!
Sentinel. Sentinel.
Dragon fruits! Hey, what's going on here?
Sentinel.
Hey, dragon fruits. Yeah.
This is a bit awkward. This is...
Hey, yes, dragon fruits.
Sentinel.
Don't touch! Lightning strikes twice! Hold still for a second! High voltage, don't touch! Faster! You don't want to be hit by this one. Shock therapy! Faster! Storm is coming!
Hey, dragon fruits.
Yeah!
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come back? The massive purple crystal, the undead seem to protect it. If only we could fight back with our magic. Please, take care on your travels. If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come back?
Yeah!
dragon fruits.
Sentinel. Sentinel.
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come.
Hey, dragon fruits. Elder.
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come.
Yes, dragon fruits.
If we could only heal this land, maybe others would come back?
Dragon fruits.
Safety now. Safety now.
what a peculiar color you have. No offense intended. It's just I've never seen an orange dragon before. What's your element?
I don't have one, and none taken. I get a lot of questions about my scale color.
What? That's... Well, if that's the case, I would find some armor. I heard rumors of a powerful armor set around here. If you happen to find it, I'd love to take a look. Sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Chara, and my silent guardian, seriously, he barely speaks, is Thiari. What's your name?
I'm Glyde, and this is Wing.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Glyde and Wing. You look like you still have a question. Ask away.
So what is it you do?
I'm a blacksmith, and I came here to search for new materials. My parents are nobles, and they don't like me being so down and dirty, so to speak.
Stuffy type?
Something like that. But I don't know. I hate being locked away in one location. Whole world out there, you know?
Same, honestly.
Oh? You're a roamer too?
Indeed. I love exploring and meeting new dragons. I don't really belong to one territory, given my appearance. Nobody's ever kicked me out, though.
I'd be surprised if Lysandria banished you from Viridia. Although, Pyrenar? Well, if you don't earn his ire, I doubt he'll care.
It's not on my list to bother him, nope.
He says this, but if there is something shiny, he cannot keep his claws off of it.
Really, Wing? Must you bring that up all the time?
I know a few dragons like that. Be careful is all I'd say. Anything else you wish to talk about?
So, what brings you to this area?
I'm trying to fix my anvil. The core broke after an undead attacked me.
Didn't realize anvils had cores.
Normally they don't. However, it is said that Pyrenar himself blessed the anvil, but I haven't had the honor of meeting him myself.
Wow, a primordial blessing an object. Your ancestors must have really impressed him.
Indeed. It can bring out hidden potential in certain armors. Tail is long though, so I'm afraid I'll have to share it another time.
That's fine. We roam a lot, so we'll probably meet again somewhere else.
I hear you. I'm the same myself.
Another free spirit, huh? I like dragons like that.
Careful. Words like that will woo the right, or wrong, dragon.
I do like danger.
So long as you know what you're diving into.
Sometimes it's fun not knowing. Why'd you take the anvil, though? It's gotta be heavy.
Well, it's not that heavy. Well, to me. Anyway, with the attacks, I used it to start doing what I could. Repairing armor for someone. Parents are not happy, but there's little they can do now. I hope they're okay.
I'm sure your parents are safe. I doubt the undead are smart enough to lay siege to the fire capital.
We can only hope. I wouldn't underestimate this enemy, but maybe you're right. Anything else you wish to talk about?
So, what's your take on this beautiful, non-threatening place we're in?
I'd say this isn't the worst place I've seen, but it's not looking great. Those giant crystals are corrupting the land faster than I've seen in most areas. I have no idea how anyone's supposed to fight them. I'm strong, need to be in order to carry armor and weapons. I'm nowhere near strong enough to deal with any of that in my current state.
Yeah, it's like they're coming out of nowhere.
Maybe there's a leader nearby? The undead had to come from somewhere, after all.
That's what I'm thinking. They definitely need to be taken out to reverse the damage. Not sure how to do it yet.
Running into the corruption is a surefire way to die or get corrupted yourself. I wouldn't do it.
Somebody has to. I've lived without an element my entire life, so I know how to fight.
I can't stop you, but I wouldn't advise it. If you find that armor I mentioned, then maybe you stand a chance. But even if you're feeling confident, try not to die, okay? I've seen enough of that.
If I die, at least I died trying to save other dragons. I think that's a good way to go.
True as that may be, we're running out of capable dragons. We'll need dragons like you who can fight once we figure out how to deal with the bigger threats. I'm sure there's a way to destroy them from a distance.
We won't have the time to make something.
I know. Just be careful, alright?
I will, don't worry. Besides, I got Wing to take care of me.
It is because of me that he has not died yet. He would get lost or trapped somewhere without my advice.
Yes, exactly.
Well, alright then. Again, just be careful. Anything else you wish to talk about?
I think that was it for now, but I might come back.
You're welcome. Stay safe out there.
Be careful. This cave is crawling with undead. Have no mercy for these undead. Don't have any for us. Luckily, lava and undead aren't compatible. May Pyrena's flame burn within you. Be careful. This cave is crawling with undead.
Never get boring.
Do your best. Listen to me.
Dragon fruits.
Oh, who goes there? Ready your claws. The force field has been breached.
Hey, calm down. I'm friendly. Can't you see that I'm a dragon?
Now that you are closer, it seems you're right. What a peculiar scale color. My apologies. We only had undead come from the Obsidian Cave. I'm Gorgon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. Thanks for not killing us. So why are you here?
This path to the right is the entrance to the nearby Broken Tower outpost. We are guarding it and making sure dragons are aware of it in any case they need a safe place to stay. You should probably rest there as well. Head to the right and past the lake you will find the outpost. Sorry for one can't be careful.
It's been a while since you have rested, Glyde. It could be worth stopping by.
Don't worry about it. I'm glad you have eyes all around your head. I'll probably head to that outpost you've mentioned. Thanks. Yes, dragon fruits!
Watching you. There is no end to them dead. Now is the time to show true strength. You are strong, but you aren't an earth
Dragon fruits!
I'm watching you.
I feel a lot better now.
Oh, you look like a fit, active dragon. I'm sure you're also a good swimmer, are you not?
Well, I can hold my breath for a bit. I tend to swim every now and then, but I prefer flying.
Well, swimming is almost like flying, except it's underwater. I'm a Quar, by the way, an explorer. I dive in various bodies of water in search of treasure.
I'm Glyde. That must be interesting. Have you found anything in this area?
You should ask. Yes, I did. The problem is, it's all out of my reach. Even in this very lake, there's this weird force field, along with some big crystal that doesn't do anything. In the river nearby, I've seen another crystal, a cave.
An underwater cave. I like the sound of that. Anything else?
I think that's it. Oh, wait. I think I recall something shiny behind one of those waterfalls near the main lake. Aquaria's Tear, they call it.
That's more information than I expected. Looks like I've got some diving to do. Thanks. dragon fruits. I feel a lot better now.
Greetings, stranger. I've heard that there is an underwater passage in a nearby lake. This isn't good. We can't get through this force field. Greetings, stranger. I've heard that there is an underwater passage in a nearby lake. This isn't good. We can't get through this force field.
Traveler, welcome to the Broken Tower Outpost. My name is Astaya. Please, make yourself at home.
I'm Glyde, and this is my buddy Wing. Thank you for welcoming us. It's been a while since I've had a nap.
There's plenty of space here. You can nap anywhere you like, for now at least.
I like to nap under the dragon fruit trees. I tend to sleep better when next to one.
Perfect. It just so happens we have one right here. I'm sure others will also love it.
Others? The outpost seems rather empty.
Well, currently there are only a few of us here. But as you can see, there is still plenty of space around here. I'm hoping that over time, those who are lost and without a safe place to stay will come here to live and help us create a community.
This is very noble of you. I'm sure we could help guide other dragons here as we travel.
Definitely. It's good to know that there are places like this. There are many dragons who lost their homes and are alone.
We are currently working with other nearby outposts to establish control over this area and retake control of the castle ruins you can see from here. It is hard to do with all of this corruption all around and the undead attacks, but we are managing, somehow. We need more dragons to strengthen our defenses.
I see. We will do what we can to help. If I meet anyone who needs a place to stay, I'll send them here.
It would be very helpful if you did that. We are stronger together, and we need to save every life we can. Until we live, the undead will never own our world. You should get some rest now. Stay safe, and thank you, Glyde.
I will. Thank you, Astaya. Dragon fruits.
There is no end to the undead.
Dragon fruit. I'll never get bored of dragon fruit. Hey, dragon fruits.
Greetings, stranger. I hope the roads are safe for you to travel. These foul undead are everywhere.
So far, I've managed. Only issue is that they keep coming back every time I beat them.
It is true. Defeat one, and soon three will spring up in its place. Don't get me started on the whole corruption all around. Anyway, what's your name, soldier?
My name is Glyde, sir, and this is my best buddy, Wing.
General Orders, at your service. My trusty spirit here is called Spear. Together, we lead and protect this camp. You can stay as long as you wish. We need to look out for each other. Any questions?
Are you positioned here by the Terra Domain?
Well, not directly. Me and my unit, we got hired privately to protect this encampment long before all this has started. Even though
We aren't stationed here directly by the domain. We still have to abide by the Sentinel Codex and pay 20% tax on what we earn here. Otherwise, it's treason.
And treason is harshly punished in the Terra domain.
Let me put you in this way. You hire Sentinels, you have to pay us. And then we pay the domain.
So, anyone can hire Sentinels privately, as long as the domain gets paid?
Precisely. While it isn't perfect, this is the only way soldiers can live legally outside the Terra domain. Unless officially deployed, of course. This way, we are responsible for ourselves. We cannot count on reinforcements, but we have to respond when the domain needs us.
I can see why some would choose this over life in the capital. Not everyone wants to be a soldier.
Every Earth Dragon is a soldier. Some more than others, but we are all soldiers. It's just the way it is. Anything else?
Have the attacks been frequent in this area?
Oh yes, but truthfully, I enjoy it. There's nothing better than the thrill of combat, pushing your body to its limits. The blood in my ears, the feeling of my claws smashing down to their bones. There is nothing like it.
You enjoy it?
But of course, it's what all warriors strive for when it's not for peace. You say you can't have fun whether you protect those who can't protect themselves.
Huh. I can get behind that. I'm more on the adventuring and sightseeing side, though.
They are but the other side of the same coin, my friend. Alas, without my element, it is a tad more difficult than it should be, especially as I can't create a wall or anything. However, I'm far from tired.
You seem very determined. Even without your powers, you're still standing strong and resisting the undead.
We Earth Dragons are still better off than the others. We mastered the arts of physical combat since we were whelps. I've always felt that relying on magic can only get one so far. Most dragons see it now, but it's way too late. Few can defend themselves against the undead and their cursed weapons. Anything else?
Do you know what's going on in the Terra domain?
Just after the disaster struck, within days, all troops were recalled back to the domain. Gyarados has declared a state of emergency and expects us to return home to force the undead out of our lands. I could not obey such an order. They want us to leave all those defenseless dragons and just leave? I cannot just abandon this place.
Does this mean you're staying for good?
I've sent some of my unit back to the domain. This way, only I will receive punishment. It's the least I can do for them. I will protect this outpost until it is safe. When the undead threat is over, then I shall decide about what to do next.
Do you think you'll be able to go back home?
In all honesty, they probably already marked me as a traitor, so I doubt I'll ever get back without losing my freedom. I'd rather die a sentinel, fulfilling his duty to protect those who can't defend themselves, than a coward running away in the time of need.
I can see why you're leading this outpost. I admire your bravery, Ordis.
Indeed, there are not many soldiers who are willing to defy orders from the Primordial himself.
Anything else?
Do you know what's going on in...
Just after the disaster.
Don't try to play a hero. You will end up like the others. May your blows crush their bones. Terra Domain is grateful for your assistance. We will never surrender. Don't try to play a hero. You will end up like the others.
Interesting. So I was right after all. This could be a breakthrough. Ah, a newcomer. Pardon me, I didn't notice you. I'm invested in my research. I'm Grandier, researcher.
I'm Glyde, and this is Wing. What's going on? Why are you keeping the undead here?
Ah, yes. They aren't just any undead. They are my test subjects. Thanks to them, this place is safe. I assume you have many questions. I suppose I could spare some time to put your mind at ease. Ask away.
Tell me about yourself. Who are you exactly?
Prior to the disaster, I had been one of the top researchers in the Terra domain. My main task was cataloging hostile creatures, learning and recording their behaviors, traits, strengths, weaknesses, and so on. My research would then be used to prepare and train sentinels to deal with said creatures on their missions. Sometimes the research would also be exchanged with other factions, providing there would be mutual benefit to it.
How did you end up here? Researching something in the area?
I was sent to Iceguard to attend a summit to exchange my work with other scholars. However, I never managed to get there. When the undead started appearing everywhere and attacking everything, we abandoned our journey and hid here in this cave.
What are you researching now if you did not intend to be here?
Since my old research is not very useful here, I've shifted my focus to the corruption and the undead. It is fascinating, to say the least, how it all works together. The undead, the corruption, the big corrupted crystals, they all seem to have their purpose here. We just have to find it, and I vow to be the one to figure it out.
Sounds ambitious. I really hope your research will help us all out in the long run.
Oh, most certainly it will. In fact, I might have already made a breakthrough. What else can I help you with?
Those undead. Do you experiment on them?
Of course. I cannot wait to rip them apart with my claws and see what they're made of. So exciting.
What do you mean? How can you be talking like that? They're attacking and killing anything that moves. You should get rid of them.
Calm yourself down, Glyde. Grandier was clearly sarcastic.
Oh, pardon my sense of humor. I didn't mean to offend. No, these subjects won't be disposed of. They are helping us.
Undead? Helping? Is this another joke?
They aren't aware of it, but they are helping. Let me explain. I've spent a long time observing and studying the effects of the corruption and its effects on the undead. It is interesting how one step in the corruption rapidly changes them. The way they behave, how they become more active and aggressive. They appear to patrol the areas near the corruption. They are not the same undead we recorded so far.
Have you noticed something out of the ordinary?
Ah, yes. My apologies. Sometimes I can get carried away when talking about this subject. Indeed, not long ago, I noticed something that made me think.
This is about to get interesting.
You might or might not have noticed it yourself, but the undead keep the numbers the same if undisturbed.
Huh? I never thought about observing them for longer. What do you mean?
If they are left undistracted within the area, they appear at greatly reduced rate, if not at all. This makes me believe that something, somewhere, knows if the undead have taken over the area. while this is a theory for now, so far with the help of my subjects, it seems to have shown promising results. But as exciting as it seems, this is another conversation we need to have. Let me know if you want to hear more about the results. What else can I help you with?
So, what results have you had so far? You have mentioned a breakthrough.
So far, I'm still testing my theory. You see, before we captured those undead, we had been attacked multiple times. Few undead have even spawned right where you stand. We have lost a few due to the random attacks like this. But since we have captured those undead and locked them in cages, the attacks have stopped.
Fascinating. Do you think this could be just a coincidence?
That is indeed what I'm testing now. For weeks, we haven't had a single undead spawn here. I believe the presence of the undead here drives the other undead away. Maybe they think the camp is theirs?
I did notice nearby camps are not actively fighting the undead. Did you tell them about your findings?
No, I did not. Not yet. Only Valgar from the central outpost is aware. I don't want them to risk capturing and keeping the undead without being certain if my theory is right. I'm almost there. But I still have some testing to do. Once I prove my theory works, I shall share the information with the other camps in detail. Then we will plan together and send messengers to all the other regions. This could increase survival chances greatly.
Wow. All this? It's incredible. I hope you'll manage to finish your research soon. Everybody needs to know.
Glyde is right. This information may be crucial in saving many lives. It is your responsibility, Glyde.
If you ever need anything to speed up your research, please let me know. I'll do my best to help.
Thank you, Glyde. I will definitely share my findings once I'm absolutely certain they won't bring more harm. What else can I help you with?
Thank you for sharing the details of your research with me, Grundir.
I appreciate your patience, Glyde. Not many take interest in my research. May Gyarados keep you both safe.
Hey, are you another lightning dragon?
Actually, I was born without an element.
I mean, you're kinda yellow, sort of orange too.
Am I? I haven't noticed. But in all seriousness, I was born without an element.
That's interesting. I thought that elementalist eggs didn't hatch.
Guess the primordials blessed me that day.
So, can you use a bit of an element? Or are you just completely without one?
I can breathe a bit of fire, but I find more use for my talons if anything else.
Huh. Not exactly a common thing to hear.
Well, dragons like myself aren't exactly common either.
There's no lie in those words, that's for sure. Anyway, my name is Frelsier.
My name is Glyde, and following me is none other than Wing.
Salutations, Frelsier.
Good to meet you both.
So what is it like in Zarakas? I've never been there.
It's great. There's so much going on at once, dragons flying, electricity all around. It's way more active than this place. Everything here seems so slow.
I guess everyone moves at their own pace.
Sure, but maybe the nature dragons could learn a thing or two from us lightning dragons. Make everything have a bit more spark, huh?
Yeah.
Anything else you need?
What brings you to Viridia?
Seeing how things are in other regions. We don't usually get out and about. We're too busy tinkering most of the time.
Tinkering?
You know, toys, crystals sometimes. Even some super secret stuff. Wait, you didn't hear that last part. Anything else you need?
Can you tell me about a Tyrion?
Well, some call him the Master Tinkerer. Started the trend of lightning dragons being one step ahead, though I've not met him in person.
Do you know anyone who has?
A friend of mine said she did, but honestly I think she was pulling my tail. They said it was at some competition. Anything else you need?
Moving out.
Tyrion's wisdom guide you.
Oh, terrible! All of it is terrible! Curse this vile corruption!
Hey, what's wrong? What happened?
This purple disease. It has taken the one I'm bonded with, draining him. I don't know how long he has left.
What is your name? Do you know where he is? We might be able to help.
I'm Leah. We went to check on our friends at the Castle Gate camp. On the way back, Karoth collapsed and I couldn't do anything. My healing powers have left me.
Don't worry. Wing and I will find him. You can count on that.
Thank you, Glyde. Please, find a way to save my beloved Karoth. Can I help you with anything else before you go?
If you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here exactly?
My partner and I are caretakers for the Whelplings. We keep them safe from this corruption, as most call it. Also, this place is my home, however broken it might be. The little ones wouldn't survive long on their own. Sooner or later, undead would stumble upon them. We have to keep them safe and care for them.
Don't worry. Once Wing and I kick these undead out, everything will be back to normal and the Whelplings will be safe again.
I wish I could take the young ones out of the cave again so they can play outside. We haven't been able to do so in months.
We will do our best to make this area safe. Just do one thing for me if you could. Don't give up hope.
I will try not to. Thank you, Glyde. May Lysandria have you in her favor. Is there something I can help you with?
What can you tell me about Karoth?
My dear Karoth, he is my world. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for him. He is loving, caring, and everything I need. He would always put others first, before thinking about himself.
How long have you known each other?
Time flies so fast when you're happy. We met a long time ago, when we were young adults, and we have been together since.
Whoa, it's really impressive that you've managed to stick together for this long.
I hope for you that you will also find your second half someday, if you haven't already.
It would be nice to settle down someday.
This was unexpected. I did not know you were thinking about relationships. Have you finally grown up?
Hey, I might be a bit all over the place, but I would want to settle down one day, you know.
You two are funny. Just give it some time.
Thank you, Leah. I wish you and Karoth all the best.
Is there something I can help you with?
Have you heard anything about Lysandria?
We've heard nothing. The capital seems to be surrounded. Not even the Sentinels have breached the enemy lines.
Are they really that strong?
We don't really know. Many rumors are going around. It's hard to decide what is real and what's not. Those undead creatures. There might be something else.
What do you mean?
All we have gathered so far is that we may just be underestimating the corruption.
So, I understand that there hasn't been any information about Lysandria herself?
Lysandria is very powerful. She wouldn't fall easily. The Sanctum is also protected by her magical guardians in addition to her royal guard. It would take an army to take them down.
I worry that the undead might just be the army who can succeed. Let us hope I am wrong.
In that case, all we can do is just pray for a miracle and hope that they won't be able to breach the Sanctum.
We won't let this happen. Those undead won't know what hit him.
I wish you good luck, Glyde. I pray for your success and your safe return. Is there something I can help you with? Thank you for your kindness both. I will pray for your safety.
Dragon fruits. Hey, dragon fruits. Dragon fruits! Dragon fruits! Ha! I love how they taste. Hi.
What's a curious one like you doing around these parts?
Helping out where I can.
How very noble. Do you, perchance, know how to swim?
I do, in fact.
Ooh, underwater too?
It can be a little hard, especially holding my breath.
It is an art to move elegantly through the water. My name is Zerelia.
I'm Glyde, and this is Wing.
Greetings, Zerelia.
Aquaria's blessings to you both.
Do you have any advice for how to best move underwater?
I was wondering too. Maybe there's something I could learn.
While a lot of us like to water slide on land, using that very same technique works wonders when underwater. It sends you forward like zoom! Oh, and if you pass through magical water rings, you can chain boosts together. Water rings really are helpful. Their magic naturally carries you, so you save your own energy.
Boosting underwater is awesome, and rings make you save energy. Got it!
Furthermore, if you open your mouth and use your water breath, you can blow compact bubbles strong enough to shatter smaller rocks. That is, if you need to break stuff in the water.
Okay, that's neat. Definitely gotta remember that one.
Is it true that the aquatic clone technique can only work on land?
Not necessarily, but it is a more advanced technique and works differently when submerged. Making aquatic clones not merge with the surrounding water might be a little beyond a novice's scope is all.
I see.
Anything besides that you would like to converse about?
How's Azarea doing?
The undead usually aren't good swimmers, so getting to us is almost impossible. Now, corrupted giant sea monsters, those things...
Oh, that definitely sounds like something that'll keep me up at night. Did you run into monsters like that?
Fortunately not. I'm a mere Capital District guard, currently on leave, but I don't think I'll be returning anytime soon. It's too dangerous.
I understand. Traveling all the way to the Azuraean capital without proper means of self-defense sounds like a bad idea.
Agreed. While I have been swimming in all sorts of dangerous places to practice my agility and other skills, I have not been swimming with sea monsters, no.
Would be kind of odd for a district guard to be a deep-sea monster hunter.
They do exist, though. There are some truly remarkable souls within the district guard. Anyway, in my spare time, I like to sing, write poems, and perform.
Ooh, a performer. What sort?
Well, both ceremonial, traditional pieces, but also underwater athletics to entertain the masses. In the District Guard, we also have a specific piece we practice together to honor our members. We do all sorts of beautiful trickery using water magic and our swimming skills for the most spectacular displays. Once this crisis is over, and I believe it will be over eventually, you should come visit our watery capital and watch us dance and perform.
That sounds really exciting. I'd love to see one of your performances.
Well, in that case, I do hope I'll see you there. But of course, you can always come right over here if you have any other questions. I intend to linger for a while.
Will do.
Anything besides that you would like to converse about?
What is your primordial like?
Aquaria? Very, very dedicated to the defense and stability of our home.
Sounds like a respectful and serious leader. Have you ever spoken directly with her?
Me? Oh, no. I don't even know what I'd say to her.
Do you have to be all, like, regal and such?
Yes. Usually when higher-ups speak with her, many others are watching, and trust me, they'll expect much of you, so yes. Etiquette is everything. I'd not want to be empty of words before a crowd as I speak to our very creator.
end up here again?
Are you lost?
No. An ice dragon of my stature is never lost. I am simply making my own way. I am Winteria. And you are?
Glyde, you're making your way into a lava cave? Place is rather warm for an ice dragon. Are you sure you're not lost?
I am looking for my brother. I do not have a direction. This is as good as a direction as any. I'm starting to think he may not be here, though. I've searched every inch of this dreadful place.
There's a few encampments the other way if you need help. Or I can. What's his name?
Haitian. Like I said, I'm very doubtful he is here. He wouldn't just stop in a place like this.
I'll keep an eye out for him anyway. Stay safe here, alright?
I appreciate your help. I doubt you'll have more luck than me, though. What else do you want to talk about?
I need to go, but if I find your brother, I'll send him your way. Stay safe.
I will, and thank you.
elders